Hello, this is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman from the Jewish Executive Learning Network. In this video, I'd like to respond to a question that I received twice at the very end of last week. I received it twice, but from two different people, submitting it separately. They each wanted to know, so a bunch of people want to know it. Probably is a question that a lot of people have. And that question was, how do I find myself? We live in a world today when people want to know, what is the meaning of my life? What is my purpose? Why did God create me? What am I here to do? What is my mission? Is there any Jewish advice or wisdom on how to find yourself or your mission, your destiny, your purpose? Why were you created? Share with me, Rabbi Bregman, please, some Torah stuff on that. I don't want to waste my life. I want to make my time here meaningful. Can you give me some Torah perspective on that? So one thing you should know in general, when I make videos on this YouTube channel, unlike you might find on other speakers or whatnot, I try not to say anything twice or repeat content and again. So after I post this video, I'm going to try to link over here, boop, up here, probably around the spot, to a class that I had, a little video I had once done about finding your talent and passion, thing in which I discuss about 7 different questions you can ask yourself, which can help you begin to answer this question. So I'm going to try to post that around here. I think that's where it'll be. In addition to that you can go find on your own, and you should listen to that. Other than that, I want to share with you a quick couple ideas, which I didn't say earlier, which the Torah speaks about certainly from the soul perspective. These ideas you could find in Torah writings, in the writings of the Vilna Gaon, Reb Tzadok HaKohen Milublin, and others. A couple quick questions. Number one, you should ask yourself, what commandment or what mitzvah or what area of spirituality do you find in life, even in general, do you continue to fail again and again and again? Some of us find that we want to improve many aspects of our lives, how we treat people, how charitable we are, our religious observance, all kinds of things. But we find that a lot of aspects of our lives and our spirituality and our commandments, our mitzvah observance, continue to move forward. But there's one area we continue to fail again and again and again and again and again. We continue to fail. It's like amazing, but not in a great way. Some parts of our lives continue to grow and expand. Almost everything in one area, we continue to fail. So some of the commentaries explain that it could be that the reason you continue to struggle in that area in your teens or 20s or 30s or whatever it is over time, even though you're trying to grow so much, continue to be tested and fail in that area of life, could be because maybe in a previous life, in Judaism, the Torah does speak about reincarnation called Gilgul. It could be that in a previous life, you weren't able to perform and fix that up correctly, and now you came back into this world, and that's your main test in life, is to perfect that area. So that could be one of the main reasons why you're here, to fix up something you didn't get right in previous go-arounds, and a sign as to what that could be an area you continually find to be ultra difficult. So that's one answer. Another answer the commentaries say is sort of the flip, the reverse. You might find that there is a mitzvah, a commandment, a good deed, an area of improving the world that you're enormously drawn after. It's like there's 613 commandments in the Torah, but there's one you're like, that's your mitzvah. You're pulled after that. It could be, some of the commentaries say, that could be the reason you came down into this world, to contribute in that way. The Torah makes it very clear that God created you for a purpose. So please understand, this is a very important question a person is asking. If God created you, and that must be if you're watching this video, if God created you, it must mean that there's something unique and special that you can perform and do and add and create that nobody before you ever could have done and nobody after you ever could have done. You have a unique contribution to make to the world. 2 other quick ideas that I'd like to just add to chime in here. Number one, it's very helpful if you have a rabbi, a rav, somebody who knows you well and is a spiritual guide and mentor, who perhaps maybe knows you a little bit better than you know yourself. That person might see in you a certain amount of potential and have ideas as to maybe where you can excel in this world and how you can make your unique mark on this planet that you might not know. One of the 2 people who submitted this question, I actually did know something about them personally, and I've had a conversation with them recently in which I'm sharing with them areas that I think they can excel and make their mark on this world that they might not have thought of before. Okay, so that's one other idea. One other idea you can ask yourself as you're trying to work through this question is take inventory and stock of the talents that God gave you and think about and ask yourself, like, why was I given those things? Look at the form with which you were created. Based on the form with which you're created, it might be a clue as to the function with which you have. If you see a ladder, that might give a clue, because it's very tall, very long, very high, that the designer had something in mind to go in that direction, maybe to climb up something high. If you see a hammer, which is kind of light on one side and heavy on another, and strong and heavy on another, might give a clue as to what could be done with that. Same thing applies to you. Take inventory and stock as to how your Creator created you. Do you have the ability to speak? Do you have a great voice? Are you artistic? Are you super with people? Are you a very good organizer? And if you take stock of the way you were created by your Creator, that could probably give you some clues as to your purpose as well. This is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman from the Jewish Executive Learning Network. Hope you enjoyed today's clip. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. We'll see you the next time. Good night. Bye.